What's up, everybody? Mike here with Reprint, and today got a little problem. Have this LEF 300 just came in, and it's giving us some problems. It's going to be hard to see because I've just been printing on the platen, but as you can see here, you can see it only has one channel of white, but that's not the only problem. We have both colors present. Both, I guess you can see at the angle, we have both colors. We are missing gloss and one channel of white. This printer, it's apparent they had recently replaced the white printhead, and I bought two of these machines because they couldn't figure them out after replacing the printhead. First thing I did was check the main board to see if, because we didn't have white at all, so the first thing I did was check the main board, the transistors. It was blowing fuses, but after reseating the cables, everything came back perfectly fine. But now I'm left in a situation where half of the white head isn't printing. I've checked the dampers, I've checked pretty much everything else. They have perfect flow, just an electrical issue going on. So what I'm going to do is I'll have to pause the video, but what I'm going to do here is troubleshoot and remove these head cables from the machine. I'm going to remove them head cables, and we know the first two are good, so I'm going to swap them with the other one. So I'll keep you updated on the progress and show you how I properly troubleshoot these electrical issues. Stay tuned. All right, so what I did first was remove the cables that I'm not using. As you can see, I took them 4 cables out, and I took the known good cables right here and placed them in them 2 heads. This will tell me if the problem's with the print head or if it's with the main board. I'm going to find out right here which one is the problem. But as you can see, I have removed them other cables. You don't want to, those are still live. If you just unhook them and leave them dangling, there's a potential, risk for harming the machine a little bit more. So I made sure I got those out of there. So now these head cables are the ones that would go to head 1 or 2, which I know is good. Them heads are good. So I want to check these connectors over a couple more times before I fire this baby up, just to make sure, at least one more time. And I also want to make sure that they can't snag on anything. I've seen issues where people have tried this and they are not paying attention. As soon as the printer goes to print, the cables snag, and we've got another electrical issue. So I made sure that they're tucked down there, that they can't go anywhere. And I will make sure one more time that the cable connectors are good, and I'll fire her up and we'll see what's going on. All right, so here we are set up. Have it set up, the machine. You can see the head cables. All right, you're gonna see with me, it's gonna be kind of hard because I don't know if you guys can see that. You can see the white, definitely, but they're gonna print in a different spot, and this would not be possible if I wasn't in service mode. If you're not in service mode trying this, this is likely gonna give you an error. But let's see, function, cleaning, test print. This one's going to probably have to clean because the inks are expired slightly. They are 2024 dates or 2023 dates. They're out of expiration. I find with these UV inks, they're usually good, in my opinion. Other guys might tell you different, but they're usable usually after a year. But after that, then they tend to not want to work. UV inks, their viscosity changes as they get older, and I've seen some cases where I bought machines where people thought that their heads were bad, but in fact it was their expired ink. So that's a good tip for you guys. If your inks are way expired and you're not printing, it may not be the head, it definitely might be the ink. I only see this in UV, water-based and solvent. Seems to print just fine when they're expired. You might have some quality issues, but in the case of UV ink, throughout any manufacturer, when they're expired, their viscosity changes and they become unfireable. So let's see what this does. And this will tell me one or two things. Since I know the color heads were good, if I get fire right now, if something fires, then I know it's not the heads, that it's the main board. If I get the same thing, then I know that the heads have shorted. So that's what I'm looking for here before I start dissecting this machine, because they are a pain in the butt. You have to actually get inside here, you got all these tiers of boards right here. It's always fun with LEFs. Let's see what happens. Do I need heads, or do I need to start looking further into that main board? All right, and I think I have my answer. Of course, since the head cables are swapped, their positions are definitely going to change. But as you can see right here, that I'm still only getting one channel, so that tells me that that head is burnt out. The left channel is burnt, gone, needs replaced. And gloss is still gone, so that tells me that I need to replace both the gloss head and the white head, that it is not the main board, it is actually the head. So that tells me exactly what I needed to know. If there was no firing at all, then I would start looking at the main board. But for now, I'm going to have to change out the 2 print heads. Problem solved. Hopefully this helps somebody when it comes to troubleshooting. Best advice I can give you is be very careful, make sure no ink gets in them connectors, and make sure that you remove the other set of cables. It's a little extra work, but I have had cases where they dangle and they fry out, and then you got another issue. So be very careful doing stuff like this. It's a hack, but there you go. Hopefully this helps somebody, and see you in the next video.